Okay, beta. So in our previous class we have already done up till question number 5. We have done question number 5 in our previous class. So today we are going to take up question number 6. Clear class? So question number 6 is saying that we have a figure given here in question number 6. Let us draw the figure first. So this is the line which is given to us in question number 6. There are few points which are marked on the lines. The first is point Q.
भैया 8-10 तो होने दो, पहले भी होना लगी क्या नहीं
12.
oh good morning, somebody has morning, somebody has morning.
Okay, these are the points which are marked on the line. Children, we can see that there are 5 points which are marked on the line. The points are point Q, point M, point O, point N and point P. All of you can see the 5 points. Yes, beta, mute yourself please. So in question number 6, we are given a figure in which a line is drawn and there are 5 points marked on that line. Now we have to answer few questions based on this information. Now we have to Now we have to answer few questions based on the information given to us. आपको आंसर ट्रू और फॉल्स के फॉर्मेट में देना है, ओके? So the first is the first point is saying point Q, M, O, N and P are points on line M, N. Okay? Point P, point N, point P, point N, point O, point N and point Q are points on this line M, N. इस लाइन को हम M, N भी नेम कर सकते हैं. We can name it as Q, P also. ठीक है? We can name it as Q, O also. ठीक है? इस एक लाइन को हम M, N लाइन भी बोल सकते हैं, Q, P लाइन भी बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है? P, Q, N लाइन भी बोल सकते हैं. तो क्वेश्चन में हमें फर्स्ट पार्ट पूछा गया है कि पॉइंट Q, पॉइंट M, पॉइंट O, point N and point P are marked on the line M, N. So is it true or false? So it is true. We can see that point Q, point M, point N, point O and point P are marked. Marked मतलब उसपे points को बनाना points on line are points on line M, N. Line M, N. Clear children? आप कंफ्यूज मत होना कि पॉइंट M, N तो सिर्फ यहाँ तक है, पॉइंट Q और पॉइंट P जो बाहर है. हमने क्योंकि पढ़ा है कि लाइन को हम आगे तक एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं, तो ये पॉइंट्स भी इसी लाइन पे मार्क होंगे. ठीक है? सो पॉइंट Q, पॉइंट M, पॉइंट O, पॉइंट N and पॉइंट P are there on line M. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Is that clear? The first question is point Q, point M, point N, point O are points on line MN. So we can clearly see that in this figure that MN is a line and all the 5 points are marked on the line. So the answer of this question is true. The statement is true. Now let us take the second point. Point M, O, N are points on a line segment MN. Point M, point O, point N are points on line segment. Beta, you have to make note of what the question is asking. Here it was a line, now it is giving us a line segment on the line segment MN. So in the first question were given MN as line, and in the second question we are given as MN as line segment. आपको same points, first question में आपको MN एक line के रूप में दिया था, in second question it is given to us in the form of a line segment. So we can clearly see that इस same points को हम line segment भी consider कर सकते हैं, same points को हम line भी consider कर सकते हैं. Is that clear? Okay, so we have to answer is this statement true or false. So let us find out. The question is asking that point M, point O and point N is on the line segment. अगर हम ये line segment देखें, the line segment is from here to here. यहाँ तक है line segment MN. MN line segment is from here to here. ठीक है, यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक, यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक है line segment MN, and on line segment MN there are points M, O and N. So this statement is true. The second statement is also true. This statement is also true. Okay. The second statement given to us is also true because it is asking us that few points like M, O, N are there on line segment MN. So first we will mark where is the line segment MN. Line segment MN is from here to here. And जब हमने यहाँ पे इसको अलग करके देखा, we can clearly see that point M is here, point O is here, and point N is here. So all the 3 points which were asked to us are there on line segment MN. So this statement is also true. Okay. Now let us take the third statement. The third statement is M, N, N are endpoints of line segment MN. So the third statement is M and N are endpoints of line segment MN, of line segment MN. Clear, children? So we have to tell whether the points M and point N are endpoints of our line segment MN. So it is clearly seen that MN is a line segment. तो MN अगर एक line segment है तो उसके endpoint obviously होंगे. So let us see whether these 2 points are the endpoints of line MN. So here is line segment MN. Line segment is this. M and N are line segment. So the starting point is here. This is the starting point and this is the end point. So clearly we can see that our line segment MN has 2 endpoints, namely M and N. So this statement is also true. The statement 3 is asking us to prove that M and N are endpoints of line segment MN. So we have taken the line segment MN and this we can see that M and N there are clearly 2 endpoints of line segment MN. So this statement is also true. This statement is also true. This statement is also true. Clear, class? Now, children, in the first point, we were given MN as a line. In the second question, we are given as MN as a line segment, and in the third statement, we are also given a line segment MN. So clearly, आपको यहाँ से समझ में आ रहा होगा कि same points को हम line भी consider कर सकते हैं, line segment भी consider कर सकते हैं. Is that clear? Just बस आपको ये चीज देखनी है कि वो जो line segment या line हमें बताई जा रही है वो figure में कैसे दिखाई दे रही है. So geometry is all about figures and shape. बिना figures and shapes के we cannot answer the question of geometry. Is that clear? Yes, ma'am. Beta, you have to mute yourself, follow the instructions and be good. Now we are taking point D. Point D is saying that O and M sorry, it is not M, it is N. O and N are endpoints of line segment OP. O and N are endpoints of line segment OP. So in the third point, children, we are given 2 points, point O and point N. So we have to make mark whether these two are endpoints of line segment OP. Children, line segment OP अब आपको देखना है, ठीक है? So where is line segment OP? Line segment OP is here. O is here and P is here. So we will take it out like this. O is here and P is here. OP is the line segment which is given to us. क्वेश्चन में ये पूछा है कि O और N एंड पॉइंट्स है लाइन सेगमेंट OP के. सो हमें स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट तो एक मिल चुका है O, बट हियर वी कैन सी दैट द एंड पॉइंट ऑफ लाइन सेगमेंट OP का लाइन सेगमेंट का एंड पॉइंट O होगा और P होगा, बट यहाँ पे O ही एक एंड पॉइंट हमें मिल रहा है. OP लाइन सेगमेंट का एंड पॉइंट जो दूसरा होना चाहिए वो है पॉइंट P, बट क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? क्वेश्चन में पॉइंट N दिया है. तो इज द स्टेटमेंट ट्रू और फॉल्स व्हिच वी हैव टू टेल. सो क्लियरली वी कैन सी दैट OP का एंड पॉइंट O और P होना चाहिए, O और N नहीं. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट ट्रू, दिस स्टेटमेंट इज false. This statement is false. Why? Because the end points of line segment OP are O and N, not O and N. Sorry, the end points of the line segment OP are O and P, not O and N. So this statement is false. Here is the line segment OP. We have drawn the line segment OP. This is point O and this is point P. ठीक है, जब लाइन सेगमेंट दो ड्रॉ कर दिए तो हमने उसके दो एंड पॉइंट्स को देखा. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज दिस O एंड द सेकंड पॉइंट इज P. तो लाइन सेगमेंट OP के दो एंड पॉइंट्स होंगे O और P, बट क्वेश्चन में हमसे क्या पूछा जा रहा है? द क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग कि O और N है लाइन सेगमेंट पॉइंट OP के. सो क्लियरली वी कैन से चिल्ड्रन द स्टेटमेंट इज false. Why? Because the end points of line segment OP are O and P, not O and N. Is that clear? Now moving on, we are taking the fifth part. Let us draw this line again. It has become more shabby. So let us draw this line again. If the line is not clear, we will not be able to answer it. Okay, so I am drawing it again. Q, M, O, N and point P. Okay, now moving on to the fifth part of the question. The fifth part is asking M is one of the end points of line segment OQ. Question is M is the line end point. M is the end point beta, follow my instructions. After 20 minutes I will be taking all your queries. Okay? OP. Clear? So in part E we have to answer whether M is the end point of line segment OQ. Sorry, the point is OQ. OQ. Okay, the point is OQ. Yeah, Q you can say. QO. So M is the end points of line segment OQ. First we will see the line segment OQ. O and Q. This is line Q, point Q, and this is point O. So let's just take it down so that it can be more clear to us. हमने इसे अलग से ड्रॉ कर दिया है लाइन सेगमेंट OP. पॉइंट M जो है वो बीच में आ रहा है, ठीक है. जब हमने यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक देखा, ठीक है, दिस इज द लाइन सेगमेंट OQ. बीच में हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे इस पॉइंट M. सो क्लियरली पॉइंट M जो है वो बीच में आ रहा है, ना कि किनारे एंड पॉइंट्स पे नहीं है. इट इज इन द मिडल पॉइंट. ओके, so the question is saying M is the end point of line segment OQ. Is it true? No. Why? Because we can see that from the figure M is in the middle. M जो है वो एक mid point है. It is not the end point. If the question is saying that OQ is line segment, then it is very much clear to us that if OQ is a line segment, तो उसके end points क्या होंगे? O और Q होगा. M is nowhere the end point of OQ. अगर लाइन सेगमेंट OQ दिया है तो उसके एंड पॉइंट O और Q ही होंगे, ठीक है. M उसका एंड पॉइंट नहीं होगा. So clearly this statement is false. Why? Because first from the figure we can say that M is the midpoint. It is not at the end of the line segment and clear. और दूसरा ये है कि अगर हमें एक लाइन सेगमेंट दिया है OQ, तो जो लाइन सेगमेंट OQ है उसके एंड पॉइंट्स भी O होंगे और Q होगा, ना कि M. So clearly this statement is also false. This statement is false. The statement in question number 6 part E is also false. Okay class, now moving on, let's move on to question number F. So the line segment, line and line array is very much clear to you by now because we are doing more questions on it. ठीक है, जितने आप questions उस पे करोगे, जो concept है, it will be more clear to you. Now children, part E is part E we have already done. Part F is M is the point on ray OP. M is the point on ray OP. M is the point on ray OP. On ray OP. Yes, it is a ray. On ray OP. ठीक है, we have to tell whether M is the point on ray OP. ठीक है, OP यहाँ पे हमें एक रे दी गई है. क्वेश्चन में पूछा है कि पॉइंट M जो है उस पे आ रहा है. तो पहले हम एक रे को अलग कर लें. यहाँ से O यहाँ से शुरू है और P यहाँ पे आई. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द रे विच वी हैव टू टेक. नाउ दिस इज पॉइंट O एंड दिस इज पॉइंट P. और बीच में है पॉइंट N. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आपको पॉइंट N मिल रहा है. यहाँ पे पॉइंट O है which is the starting point or a fixed point of the ray you can say, and this is point P which is not fixed of the ray OP. Now question में हमसे पूछा जा रहा है M is the point on OP. क्या M जो है वो OP पे पॉइंट है? चलिए, we can clearly see that M is nowhere on the ray OP. Rather we have another point N. N पॉइंट जो है वो OP पे नहीं है. हमारे पास पॉइंट N is there on OP. Point N is on OP. ठीक है, so this statement is false. M is not on point ray OP. Rather point N is on OP. So answer of this question is false. OM, hence this statement is false. Now moving on to the next part of the question, we have ray OP is different from ray QP. Beta, please mute yourself, be good. Now we are taking another part of the question, part G. Okay, the part G is asking ray OP is different. Ray OP is different from ray QP. ठीक है? So the statement is saying that ray OP is different from ray QP. ठीक है? As you can see that ray, first we will take the ray OP. So this is the ray OP जो यहाँ से इस तरफ इस डायरेक्शन में जा रही है, ठीक है? और रे QP क्या है? QP is this. End points are different, ठीक है? एक का जो end point है, एक का end point है वो O है. रे OP का end point क्या है? End point या fixed point is O and it is end point is रे OP का जो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट है वो O है और P है, और रे QP क्या है? यहाँ से है और ये इसका फिक्स्ड पॉइंट है, ये P पॉइंट है. So ray OP is different from ray QP. Yes, it is different from QP. Okay. Class 6. Yes, these two rays are different because this origin is different. Hence the two rays are different. क्योंकि बेटा एक रे का origin is Q and एक रे का origin है O. क्योंकि origin different है, so we can say that these two rays are different to each other. ठीक है? एक का origin है OP रे का origin O है और QP रे का origin Q है. क्योंकि origin है वो different है, so we can say that these two rays are different. Now the next question. H part. Ray OP is same as OM. The ray OP is same as OM. Ray OP is same as OM. Okay, the ray OP is same as OM. Where is the ray OP? This is the ray OP and this is the ray OP and OM is here. ठीक है? OP वहाँ में है और OM यहाँ है. ठीक है? रे OP जो है वो इस डायरेक्शन में जा रही है, रे OM जो है वो इस डायरेक्शन में जा रही है. These two rays are different from each other, so we can say that these two rays are not same. क्योंकि दोनों की डायरेक्शन अलग है, origin तो same है but दोनों की डायरेक्शन अलग है. OP is going here and OM is going here, so direction of these two rays are different, hence they are not same. So the statement is false. Why? Because the direction of these two rays are different. They are not same. Children, we have now discussed the first few parts of the question, and you can say that the concept of ray, line, segment and line is getting more clear when we are solving the question. So, if you want to get more command on it, so to get more command on the question, you have to solve more and more questions. then only you will get good command over it. Now we are taking the next part. The next part is saying ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. ठीक है, two rays are given to us. The question is stating that ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. ठीक है, हमें यहाँ पे ये वर्ड का ध्यान रखना है. जो वर्ड नॉट दिया है वो पूरी स्टेटमेंट को चेंज कर सकता है. द वर्ड नॉट कैन चेंज द होल स्टेटमेंट, सो वी हैव टू बी more careful while answering the questions. The question is saying कि ray OM is not opposite of the ray OM is not opposite to the ray OP. So let us see where is ray OM. OM is here. ठीक है, OM is here and ray OP is here. So clearly these two rays are opposite to each other. ठीक है, ये दोनों रे ऑपोजिट है, बट क्वेश्चन में ये कहा जा रहा है कि ये दोनों रेज ऑपोजिट नहीं है. तो क्वेश्चन में नहीं बोला गया है कि ये दोनों रेज ऑपोजिट है, बट वी कैन सी इट फ्रॉम द फिगर दैट दीज टू रेज आर ऑपोजिट. हेंस द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स. हेंस द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स. ओके, द स्टेटमेंट इज फॉल्स. The ray OP and OM are opposite to each other क्योंकि ये डायरेक्शन दोनों की अलग है. OP ray is going here and OM ray is going downward. Okay. Now the next point. O is not the initial point of OP. Next is O is not the initial point of OP. Initial point क्या होता है बेटा? Initial point is the beginning point, starting point you can say. O is not an initial. O is not an initial point of. O is not an initial point of OP. ray OP. ठीक है, ray OP कहाँ पे है? Let's see in the figure. बेटा the meaning of initial is starting, शुरू का point. ठीक है, शुरू. Initial means starting point. Initial means starting point. ठीक है, initial शब्द का जो meaning होता है उसका मतलब होता है start, origin you can say. ठीक है, so बेटा mute yourself, be good. O is not an initial point of OP. OP का initial point is clearly O. जो ray O है वो यहाँ से शुरू हो रही है. This is the initial point of ray OP. So the statement here is false. Statement हमें कह रही है जो O है वो initial point नहीं है. यहाँ पे not जो लिखा है that means नहीं है. But answer is जो O है वो OP का initial point है. तो हमारी statement is false. Okay, the statement is false. Okay. Now moving on to the last part of the question. The part is K. N is the initial point of initial point. Again the word is used. यहाँ पे इसका मतलब होता है starting point. Initial point of N, P, ray NP and NM. क्लियर है? क्वेश्चन में ये पूछा जा रहा है N जो है इनिशियल पॉइंट है रे NN का और NN का. Yes, it is clearly seen that N is the initial point. We can clearly make it out from the figure NM जब कहा, सॉरी NP जब कहा गया है, NM जब कहा गया, N is coming here। जब हमने रे की डिनोशन को पढ़ा था तो हमने क्या कहा था, जहां से रे शुरू होती है उसको पहले लिखते हैं और एरो हम उस पे बनाते हैं जो जिसका एंड पॉइंट फिक्स नहीं दिखाई देता। तो NM NP जो रे है वो ये है और NM जो रे है वो ये है, ठीक है। क्लियरली जो दोनों रेज हैं NP और NM वो पॉइंट N से ओरिजिनेट हो रही है, पॉइंट N से शुरू हो रही है। इनिशियल का क्या मीनिंग था, स्टार्ट, पॉइंट N से स्टार्ट हो रही है। तो जो ये स्टेटमेंट है ये क्या हो गई, ट्रू हो गई। ये स्टेटमेंट हमारी क्या हो गई, ट्रू हो गई। द स्टेटमेंट इज ट्रू बाय बिकॉज N इज द इनिशियल और द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ रे। NM NP और NM NP और NM का इनिशियल और स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है रे पॉइंट N, ठीक है। सो नाउ दिस एक्सरसाइज इज ओवर। What you have to do इस एक्सरसाइज में जो भी बेसिक कंसेप्ट्स है ऑफ लाइन, रे, लाइन सेगमेंट, children try to do the exercise once yourself, ठीक है, without seeing the answer। आपको खुद एक बार करके देखो that how much you are able to do it by yourself। Thank you।